How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here from the Black Metal Rebellion. This is just kind of random, probably gonna be a short video, but uh, I figured I'd throw it in for the DIY purpose. Now, when I did spray this new piece to my Dagor Blutenthrope, the Dead Man outfit, um, I originally watered down the blood here, my zombie blood. I originally watered it down a little too much, so all the spray in behind ended up turning pink. What the red was, like the bloody red part was supposed to be. Um, so it didn't have the effect that I liked when it finally dried and all the water evaporated. There is too little paint and blood ratio. So if you're going to do this, make sure you do not water down the blood and paint. And if you do, because of lack of materials, use it very sparingly, because the more water you add, the lighter the color is going to be and the more is going to evaporate from the coat and more washed out it's going to look. So now what I'm doing to correct that is basically just adding black acrylic paint to the fake blood mixture, and just not adding any water to it at all, just shaking that up. I'm exhausting my remaining fake blood bottle of blood container there, which sucks because I was hoping to have a little more. But yeah, there's like very little left. I'm saying like just below that line is left for the red that I'm gonna have to add to this. So I'm probably gonna have very little actual red blood on it. But yeah, just kind of a warning, if you're gonna do that kind of thing, it will evaporate and it will make whatever color you choose, be it black, red, maybe you're using some green zombie blood for whatever reason. It will make it lighter, it will make it faded looking, and it won't look quite as good. So yeah, I basically had to add black acrylic paint to the blood, and that was it. No water to make it like more plentiful. But yeah, so this is what it looks like now. It's still drying. I did this about 10 minutes ago. And then I'm gonna have to go back over it with the last bit of blood that I have and red acrylic paint. I showed it in the last video, but this is the stuff I use. It's from Walmart. Comes in a tube. Don't ever get that kind of like shitty dollar store stuff that comes in like this kind of just regular round tube. It is bad acrylic paint. It's not gonna do shit for you. Cheap isn't always better. This isn't even the greatest stuff, but it's way better than that little tube stuff you get from the dollar store. It's by Simply. It's called acrylic. It comes in a tube like this. It's triangular shaped, and it's about $2.99 or $3. It's still pretty good. If you want better quality acrylic paint, you'll have to go to a shop like Michael's, or just like a more arts and crafts specific store where you can actually get better quality of paint, and that's going to cost you anywhere from $6.99 to $12 or $13.99 a tube. Now I'm talking Canadian here. I'm not talking US prices. So for the US, it's probably only about $7 to $9 or $10 for a tube. But then you can get into really expensive tube stuff. As you know, if you're an artist or if you're a painter at all, that can get up to almost $30 a tube. Now, the tube isn't like, when it's that price, it's not going to be this small. It's going to be about twice this big and about twice this wide. Well, not twice this wide, but about twice as long as this. So at least you'll have a little bit more for that price. But if you want something that's really going to stand out and really be thick and rubbery when it dries, then you won't want that. But just if you're spraying blood and stuff, it doesn't have to be thick and rubbery. It has to look like it's actually been viscous and liquidy at one point. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of tell you what mishaps I took, just so that you don't make the same mistakes, and what I have to do to fix that problem. So yeah, when it comes to watering down your paint and blood mix, less is more. Even if you exhaust your materials. That's why sometimes you have to put away some money and save up and get a little bit more materials if you actually want the better job. Because sometimes what you pay for is what you get, my friends. So anyways, on that note, stay sick, have a good one, and keep doing it yourself.